G'day one and all, this is Dragonbarrows Nerdsville. First one in a long time because I have been more or less upset because a lot of wrongs and that have been done, and celebrities have of my favorite, of quite a lot of my favorite movies have done wrong and said virtually wrong and said quite hateful things. This one is a bit more upbeat, a bit more cheerful. I'm going to combine my love of a great gastronomic mad scientist in Heston Blumenthal and my love of anime. As quite a lot of you fellow anime fans out there know, there are numerous of meals and dishes found in anime. If we were to go with the rule of doing like Heston's feast, I would choose, since he has a starter, entree, main, and dessert, and like a dessert, or in England they call it pudding. Mr. J. I believe I can do the same thing. This may not be a long video, but it'll be a video nonetheless. There is a lot of great food found in Black Butler. There is Donburi bowl, lemon meringue pie, apple and raisin deep pie, blackberry caramel cake, Origo fruit cake, gâteau de au chocolat, cabinet pudding, devil dog cake, Victoria sponge cake, yada yada yada. I suppose like with French and that, like Eastern Estate lobster with 7 flavor sauce, curry bread, and then the list goes on. Even into the manga, which has a lot more, like steak and kidney pie with salmon sandwich, and beef curry drink wine. Let's see, out of all of that, the starter, I would choose curry buns. Yep, the same buns that he served at a cooking contest in what would be like a World's Fair. The reason why I would serve that, it is simple, but yet the rules and regulations of Mr. Heston Blumenthal. When people see it, they think, "Oh, it's just a deep fried bakery style bun." That's what it looks like, and like it has a crunch out on the outside, which gives it that illusion of fried. That, and maybe a little bit of the whatever juices and that are left in the pan after taking out most of the gravy, like most of the curry. I'll concentrate that. I would add like a little bit of wine, deglaze red wine, deglaze the pan, and maybe add like some fresh tomato just to give like that sauce an added depth, an added flavor. I know I'm mixing my anime here with a little bit of Food Wars, but this is also where I love food in anime. It has become more prevalent now because of said Food Wars. And unfortunately, I will not be putting in anything from Food Wars. For the simple reason is, I can do a video based on that just on its own. A starter, entree, main, and dessert. And just to do that, like the little going over this, like the sauce going down the sauce, going like the tomato, like the fresh tomato part. I'll put like that as a bed. Put one curry bun on top, and drizzle some of the sauce some of the additional sauce on top of that. And that combination, I believe that could be like people just think, oh, gravy bun and some par cooked tomato with this, and this like the brown, like a dark red brownie sort of rich brownie sort of color. And with that, I would definitely have and serve that, and with them, and I'll suggest that the servers say, please use your knife and fork. And as I cut into the bun, which I'm firstly going to bake the bun to make it to get like the outside a nice decent shell. Then most probably do like a bit of like an egg wash. Create like some sort of croissant crumbs and flour and durum wheat flour mixture, deep fry it and take it out. That way you get like the nice crunch on the outside, but you get the nice and moist bread on the inside with the nice curry seeping through coming inside out, and then you got this nice crunch and like the softness and all the juices, and that will enhance. Which for me will like enhance it. Like you get the crunch, and you get the softness, and then you hit like the tomatoey layer. Eat that, and boom, you are in heavenly bliss. The next one, that's the starter. Now we're on to the entree. Entree, I would choose you can't go wrong with a bowl of Ichiraku ramen, or a mini, like a small bowl like that of Ichiraku ramen. You're thinking curried bowl or curried bun down into a small bowl of ramen noodles. What's your deal? Why the mind fart in that, you know? But do you have a reason behind having a small bowl, or no bigger than a cup of noodle size bowl of ramen? Is quite simple. I would have the thing more or less heavier. Like I will have like some salted cured and smoked and triple smoked bacon in there, but it'll be more or less like a more of a background flavor. But the main broth itself, I would mainly use tomato, carrot, ginger, and onion. Just make like a stock standard vegetable broth. Maybe with a light hint of mushroom as well, like button mushrooms. Like just the boiling of, like, you got the carrot, you got the tomato, you got the onion in there, one piece of mushroom into the broth. Without boiling away, the carrot oozes out its beautiful flavor. The tomato, its flavor just permeates the whole broth. Then you've got the onion imparting its sweetness as well. And with all these flavors coming together with a hint of mushroom in there for more of a protein side of the broth. And just that sort of lightness with the vegetables, and I'll choose a rice noodle to be like a thin rice noodle, not like a vermicelli, but like a bit more of like a slightly heartier noodle. Like enough noodles to cover like from here to about here. The egg, I'll choose 2 hard-boiled quail eggs to go into the dish. I would add a few diced shallots, or diced shallots and spring onion, steamed, because I want like that little bit of added oniony flavor going into the thing. A deep fry, not deep fried, but I would have a trifecta of salted, cured, triple smoked bacon. I'll do it in 3 forms. I'd roast let me see. Take into consideration, I'll dice up that bacon this much, and do 3 separate methods of cooking. First branch of cooking, I put into the oven with a bit of salt and pepper on top of it, just to bring out the flavor a bit more. And with an apple cinnamon sugar, I'd pan fry the other third of the bacon, and third one, I do a breading, like batter. Firstly, flour, batter, crumbs, batter, crumbs, batter, crumbs. Triple crumb the other third, and deep fry them, because you got, with you roast it, pan fry it with like cinnamon, apple, sugar, and you roast it with, let me see, you roast one lot with as I say, with pepper, salt, then you pan fry with cinnamon, with a cinnamon and apple sugar. Right there, you got 2 different flavors, but yet you got the smokiness of the bacon being the predominant, like the main focus of that meat topping. There's the side, and there, not even to the, it's not even to the big enough size. And or if to do it proper, you can do like a single flour, egg and egg and like breadcrumb. Deep fry it once for about a few minutes. Take it out, let that cool down for a bit. Then you flour it again. Then you do like another couple of coatings of batter, but this time, with the basic breading, you can do like a basic breadcrumb. Then you can heighten up with like Japanese panko breadcrumb on top of that, because you got it's like having like a little crouton, but when you pop that baby in your mouth, you got the severe crunch, and then you got the juiciness and the saltiness and a bit of the salty, juicy, smoky, salty, and all this flavor going through your head. You'll be like, wow. To have those three imparting added flavor into the broth would be magnific. Add that and something, not much bigger than this. Then for the main, I could go for a thing. Well, we could go with a one piece and like a big chunk of meat, but yeah, I would love to see more of like something a bit more of substance, and I would choose one major. Just say I would get one half side of salmon. I'll get one half side of salmon. Roast that puppy. Well, cut up firstly cut up into equal parts. Put it onto one tray. Most probably cover about 3-4 trays long, not including the head. They will be whole and roasted separately. Roast it with a bit of like some lemongrass, a little bit of thyme. Crack a bit of salt on the thing. Sprinkle a little chili flake on the salami. And the reason why that one big piece of fish, or that one big salmon, is simple. Dragon Ball. I know what you're thinking. What the hell? Hang on. Dragon Ball? Large fish? Is this guy insane? Yes I am. I'm proud to say that I am insane. The reason why, because like Dragon Ball, you've seen Goku, then you've seen Gohan, and seen various characters walking out of like literally dragging a tail that would be bigger than this washcloth behind my head, or actually now on my head. like it could be a full person's wingspan, and then walking out like big chunk. Hey, Mr. Piccolo, or hey, Mr. Roshi, look what I got. And it's just this big, massive fish. A fish of an unknown origin, but it's still a big fish. I have that big fish in the center of the table. That big, hunking salmon. Roasted in, most probably going to be roasted in a couple ovens, but still is going to be roasted. Maybe with a little bit of a drizzle of soy, it's like a light bit of like brushing of soy sauce on the top, like a caramelized, like a bit of a sugar. Actually, pineapple juice and soy sauce mixed together. Brush that on top on the skin, and that turns into fish crackling. delish. And I would go with some seasonal vegetables. Not not boil them, but I would steam. I'll steam half of them and roast the other half to give different flavor compound. Like if the season had corn and broccoli and cabbage, I would have corn, broccoli, and cabbage as my vegetables to have on the like some steamed broccoli, some steamed carrots, some roasted corn. Even just have like some steamed halved carrots, because you'll give that like that hefty chunkiness, you know. Boom, boom, boom. Then with that, and it's found in every single anime. Rice. Again, a bowl like this, maybe a bit bigger in size, upside down, and bada bing, bada boom, you got a little bit of rice. Like you got that big bowl of rice mound upside down, and you got these roasted vegetables and and you got dipping sauces. A number of animes do have different dipping sauce, like different sauces that you can pour unnamed sauces. I'd choose a spicy vindaloo sauce. Just the sauce, no chicken or beef or lamb or whatever. Just the vindaloo sauce. The spicy one, like to get like the heat. I would choose a mild pineapple and mango creamy one with, it's like fried pineapple, fried mango, fried it up. I'm gonna get like that brown caramelization on the outside. Pour in like some coconut milk, stir it up, blend it like this beautiful fragrant tropical sauce in the same size bowls. I would choose a Texan style barbecue, like a real smoky bourbony barbecue sauce that you can find in Texas or Kansas City or in Denver, like some Wild West smoky barbecue sauce. Maybe finally chop up that if I have any leftover smoky fried or roasted bacon, maybe sprinkle that in the sauce and mix it up, sprinkle a little bit more, so it can be like this really enhanced smoky bacon bourbony sauce. Like one sauce. I'd have a number of the four sauce. I'd choose something along the lines of the French, like some sort of just like a butter, like a roux, like some sort of Bernaise Italian, like a French style of Bernaise type sauce, and just like, and like you get it all cream with throwing some shaved parmesan and a little bit of pecorino in there, give it a bit of a kick, like a European cheesy sauce, and it, a cheesy sauce mixed with the rice, and then you got like the crumbly fish, and then you got the vegetables that can dip this, like the cheese, like do like a bit of a coating of it on. Boom. Like as I said in Dragon Ball, they showed no discernible vegetables, and it's an unknown species of fish, so very big fish. That's the reason why I said like one central plate of massive tray of salmon, cooked salmon, with the rice and the vegetables and the different sauces that you can have, all in this size, served with, to my guests. And lastly but not leastly, the dessert. And what's what's more anime than in the 1980s? And that is
Do I have?
And this came from the vehicle Voltron. Ice cream with high protein veggie sauce. Those are high protein veggie sauce, but I do believe that a sweet vegetable sauce can go well with ice cream. I know it's a mistake, but hear me out. Though it says high protein, you can't go wrong with like protein and let me just rich protein vegetables such as about the that's not here we go. Let's see here. Sweet corn. It's the same color as this high protein veggie sauce, and you get this sweetness from it. And bamboo shoots has a bit of a sweet characteristics. And for a little bit of thickening agent, cauliflower. sweet corn, bamboo shoot, and cauliflower. You got, when you steam them, then you blitz them, then you put them in a pan again, and you those those are very those are really packed full of protein. And besides, you got that yellow color that is in the in the sauce, and you find in the as you find in the actual cartoon, in the actual anime of Vehicle Force Voltron. Add a little bit of sugar to this thing just to heighten up the sweetness a bit. I don't see why it can't go well with a good filled to the brim with vanilla bean French style vanilla ice cream. I can see that being, I know people go, you're thinking, yuck, high protein vegetable sauce on ice cream? Well, it was a yellowy colored sauce, sweet corn, bamboo shoots, cauliflower, boom, yellow. Then with ice cream, you got like the sweetness, and it's like a contrast, you know. You got this delicious sweetness coming from the vegetables. As the vegetables are a bit healthy, then you got like you can get the kid again with the ice cream and the delicious, rich aroma, like that yumminess from it's like that yin and yang sort of thing. The salty and a little bit of saltiness with a bit of sweet, you know. And just from the buns to the small bunch of ramen, the big slab of fish that communal eating, and the ice cream and high protein veggie sauce, I do honestly believe that that would make the perfect anime meal or feast from start to finish. And just thinking about that makes me hungry. I've been Dragonbarrows, and I shall catch you later. Bye.